Hey, it's Rachel from All About Planners. So Blue Sky are one of my all-time favourite planner companies. Their stuff is affordable, it's good quality, it's nice layouts, it's simple, functional. So this one is quite a large page size. It's the biggest one that I've found of theirs. So if you're looking for some extra room, this one could be a good option because it's big page size, but it's lightweight. So it's quite thin as well. It's only, see how super thin that is? That's probably about not even a centimetre thick, very lightweight. You could definitely take this with you on the go. The page size is US letter, about 8.5. Remember, the pages are a little bit smaller inside compared to the cover, by about 11 inches high. Inside, there are two various layouts. This one is the horizontal. The cover is just kind of like thin, not cardstock. It is still bendy, but it feels more smoother than cardstock. It does have that frosted cover to protect it, which is good because otherwise I think it would get quite damaged. You've got big tabs for each month, and then we go into the yearly overview, the reference information, contacts pages. Not sure why planner companies still include those, but you could easily repurpose this for a password log by just whiting out the headings and then reusing the columns, you know, like website, username, login. And then we have the monthly calendars. So one of the reasons I really like the Blue Sky ones is that they're always lined. So if I don't have lines to write, it gets really crooked, messy. I just don't like it at all. So lines are always helpful. It is a US company, so it has the US holidays printed right there. They're small font as well, so it doesn't take away any planning space. Some companies make it giant and then you lose heaps of space, but this one's very roomy. And then if we go into the weekly, this one is horizontal. However, Blue Sky have various layouts that you can choose from. I chose horizontal because that's personally my favorite. Nice big line writing space. Look at all the lines that you get for each day. Heaps and heaps of room. And then in addition to the days of the week, you have these extra sections. So instead of just a note section, they've got a weekly goals and then a weekly to-do. The line spacing is quite close together though in this planner compared to some of the others that I've seen. So typically planners have a 0.25 inch line spacing. This one is probably about 3/4 of that. I'll measure it and include it in the video notes below. So if you do write big, you might need to use 2 lines for this one. Very simple. I'd call it gender neutral. There's nothing really colourful about it. You could always add some washi up the top. There's room to do that. And use stickers and everything. It's not going to clash with the colours of the planner because it's very minimalist black. So the weekly spread starts on a Monday, and the monthly calendar unfortunately is not consistent. It starts on a Sunday, which seems to be pretty common for planners, although I'm not sure why they do that. Now I'm just going to check the combined date boxes, which unfortunately this one does. So instead of restarting the numbering on the top row, it unfortunately splits one box into 2, so you get half the amount of space for each day. Still will never understand why planner companies do that. However, a lot of them do seem to, unfortunately. At the back of the planner, after all of the monthly and the weekly spreads, if I keep going, there's no tab for the extra section, just for the months of the year. But there's not much at the back anyway. You've just got a lined notes page. I have done pen testing in the Blue Sky planners before. I'll include the link below if you wanted to check those out. Overall, because it is quite affordable, the paper quality, look, it's not the best. It's good, but it's not great. There is still some ghosting and bleed through on thick marker pens, which is to be expected. Paper's nice, bright white. It just is not quite thick enough to prevent the ghosting, but I mean, the price you pay, you kind of expect that. Has a holidays list for US holidays. Like I mentioned before, it's a US company. And then, I don't know why, but for some of the Blue Sky ones, particularly like the teacher planners, they include this map of the US. Okay, I probably wouldn't look at it, but it's there. And then the back cover is just plain. It's kind of like that poly material that sometimes the ARC notebooks and the ARC dividers have, like that bendy stuff, which is why it's such a lightweight planner, because that stuff really doesn't weigh anything. It is still durable enough that it'll last a whole year without it. Like, it's not something that gets bent easily or permanently. It just sort of springs back. And hence, that's another reason why I guess the Blue Sky ones are quite affordable. So if you're looking for an affordable one, this could be a good option. Very simple. You can customize it however you like because it is that neutral color scheme inside. So if you are interested in any other Blue Sky planners, I've done reviews for a couple now, and also their collabs with other people, such as Day Designer. I'll include the links to some of them in the description box below, as well as that pen testing. See you in the next review video.